So I'm thinking about doing older movies more often, but this one I pulled out of the docket because I actually live near it. There is a building in this movie that's called the Salt Air Resort or Salt Air something, but it's where they had the carnival, and I had to see it because I've been around there, I've seen the Great Salt Lake, and I just wanted to see where they shot it. But I ended up being very pleasantly surprised with this film, and it's just so good. It's worth your watch, and if you haven't seen it, go do it and then come back and listen to the rest of this. This movie was above and beyond. So at first, Candice Hilligoss, the main lead in the film, was a little bit off-putting, and she feels like wooden, and I was like, wow, this acting sucks. But by the time you get to the end of the movie, you know why. And so at this point, you've probably seen it, or you're not going to see it, and I'm spoiling it, but she's been dead the whole time. And anytime you say that about a film, it seems like you're just doing a cliche. But this was 1962, and this movie feels like an Alfred Hitchcock movie with how well it's shot, how well it's lit, all the little special effects, and how long it takes to do certain things in the movie, like her figuring out that she can't hear anything, and then how long it takes her to get out of this weird nebulous no one can hear me, and then it happens again towards the end of the movie, and the little like jump scares you get from the guy staring at her, and there's just some really great ambiance in this film, and it does take a little long in some scenes, but again, it was 1962, and it if you take it in that context, it works. Even opening the movie with a car race, which seemed kind of jarring right off the bat, but then they literally drive off a bridge within a couple of minutes of screen time, and you're thinking, oh, everybody's dead in that car. It's just really well done, and then she stumbles out, and of course the movie happens. But I just really found this movie to be quite involved and interesting. And yeah, okay, the ghost makeup is a little silly, and there's a little bit of drag happening in each scene. They go on just a little too long, but that doesn't take away from the fact that the ambiance of the organ score plus the sound design is any less suspenseful. And, it helps too that I had been in the area and I kind of knew where they were shooting it. And I've even been to Lawrence, Kansas as well, which is where they shot the other bits of it, but it is very well done. I think his name's Herc Harvey. Did this on like a shoestring budget and just tried the most out of it to get as what he could, and they even shot with cameras on their hips in the department store when they did the department store scene, and they did it without asking permission, which is really funny. And it's not a long scene, and it doesn't take them much time, but it's good. It's worth it because she's obviously trying not to go crazy while she's can't be heard by or seen by anyone around her. But yeah, the ending of her running out into the salt beds in the Great Salt Lake and then just disappearing, I think works really well. And then they pull the car out. I appreciated that twist, and I thought that it didn't feel like forced. It felt earned, and there's not anything to take away from this movie other than if you're looking for something in the Alfred Hitchcock vein where it's black and white and somewhat suspenseful but not scary, and there's just this interesting play of the psychological thriller horror aspects for the main character, give it a shot, right? It's a good movie. This is great, and I would love to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments. Did you like it? Do you think it's a cult classic? Do you think it deserves to be on top 100 lists of scariest movies of all time? What'd you think? And then don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.